welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is gonna be a cool video because guess what? I'm gonna review this new foundation, which may not be that new anymore, but it's new to me. And it's this foundation here. It's called Hello Happy and it's by Benefit Cosmetics. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to try this. I gotta say, when I saw this on the shelves, like the first thing that drew me to it was the smiley face, and I was just like, oh my god, what is this? Like, I have to have it. I didn't even think that it was a foundation because the box is so small, but let's just say this is like really good advertising. You put a smiley face on anything, it just draws everybody's attention. So I'm gonna test this puppy out and see if it's a good foundation. It says here that it's a soft blur foundation, light medium coverage liquid foundation, and it has SPF 15. So I like that it's light to medium coverage. I don't like full coverage foundations just because, I don't know, it just makes me feel like my makeup is too cakey, but I think this coverage should be good. So this foundation is $29, and this is the big version of it. And there is a smaller version that's $10. So it's not bad for foundation. Let's see how much this is. 30 milliliters, and my Dior Forever is 30 milliliters as well. So cool. Like the price for this. I've primed my face. I've done the whole shebang, and now I'm shebang. Is that even a word? I need to leave that. No. I tested these out on at store, and I like shade 3 and 4. 4 would definitely be too dark for me now. This is more for like the summer and like whenever I have a tan. So 3 is what we're gonna be using today. But let's see. It doesn't necessarily smell good. That's the one thing that I hate about foundations, is like foundations that don't smell good. This one doesn't smell the best. Anyways, so because it's like a dripper thing, I'm just gonna like drip it all over my face. And yeah, I like to do that because if you put it right on the brush, then it gets like on one area of the brush, and then the bristles get all sticky together and it's just gross. I'm just gonna do, oh, that's, I think I put a little bit too much on that side, a little bit. Okay. So definitely not heavy coverage for sure. It actually looks very similar to my Dior Forever on my skin right now. It looks very nice and glowy. I like when a foundation is not too matte. If it's too matte, it just makes you look weird. It makes you feel like you have no life in you. I got life in me. Alright. So now that we've applied that, we're going to move on to concealer. And of course, that is the Tarte Shape Tape Forever and Always. So after I've applied my concealer, I'm just gonna dab my Beauty Blender all over my face just to make sure that if there's any excess foundation, which probably there isn't because I don't use a lot of foundation, but if there is, that it's picked up by the Beauty Blender and it all looks flawless. Next, I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm just going to be putting that underneath my eyes to just set my foundation. I don't really put a lot because this is supposed to be like a day look. Like, I don't want to look too dark. You know? And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of this powder to some of the more oily parts of my face. And now that it is winter, my face doesn't get as oily because it's cold and dry outside, so. But I just apply setting powder on my T-zone, essentially. Okay, so now that I'm done with my base of like my face, now I'm gonna do everything else like bronzer, blush, all that snazz real quick. And then I will give you my first impressions when I get like a very close-up look of my foundation, see how it looks. I will contour my face using the Park Avenue Princess contour palette by Tarte. Then I'm just using some blush. And this is kind of a new favorite of mine. I've been loving this Tarte Double Duty Beauty. It's amazing. I love it. So I use the shade Learn and Live. So first I put on Learn and then I put Live on top of it. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, yes. Next I'm going to be applying the brightening powder by KKW. I only apply this underneath my eyes. By the way, this container is way too hard to open for me, so I'm not liking that. Okay. And I only put very, very little bit, especially on my natural days. Next, I'm going to be applying highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Dandelion Twinkle by Benefit. This highlighter I love because it's very natural. Like, it gives you like a very natural glow. Not that there's anything natural about makeup, but just this glow is very natural. At least to me. I mean, who knows? I really like don't want to do my brows. I'm so lazy to do my brows lately. It's like I get to my brows and I'm like, oh, like I don't want to do them. It's like I have to. Today's gonna be a very natural day. Like I really don't have time to spend too much time perfecting these brows. So we're just gonna go with whatever happens. However they look it's fine. What I like to do is once I do my brows, I go back with my Benefit highlighter and then I just go underneath the brow bone to highlight. And then I also put a little bit in the inner corner just to bring that out a bit. For lips, I've been recently loving this lip color. It's Kylie Jenner Kristen lip liner. So I put this on and I put very little bit of it on and then I'll tell you what I do. So I kind of put it really sloppy on my lips. Do that a couple of times. I'm very good at giving directions. And then I take this Sarah Hap, I was gonna say Sarah Harp. Sarah Hap lip balm. And then I use my finger, obviously. And then I just rub my lips. So I rub the lip liner from Kylie and then it turns into more of like a lipstick, but it's not like too strong where it's like a very like saturated color, you know? So I just grabbed a really big mirror and I'm looking at my face up close and personal. You guys, you can't even tell I have foundation on. Like, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but this literally looks like my skin. This is so weird. Oh my God. Maybe I didn't put on enough. But I never wear a lot of foundation, so I didn't want to put a lot of this one and for it to come out different because I put too much because I never put on a lot of foundation. But this foundation so far looks really good. For somebody who likes full coverage foundation where it just covers everything, this will not be a good foundation because this looks very natural. It blends very well with the skin and it looks kind of glowy, which I like that. It's not matte completely. And I didn't put on a lot of stuff today. I didn't put on a lot of makeup because I was trying to look a little bit natural, you know? Anyways, right now it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I will wear this for a couple of hours and I will have a few check-ins to let y'all know how this performs and if it stays and if it gets oily or creases or whatever happens. Hey guys, so it's been like 4 hours that I've had this foundation on and I'm actually very impressed. For one, my face is not really oily, like at all. And if anything, it's like very, very little. I have not wiped off my face. I have not like touched up or anything. I also noticed that I have no creases like in my smile lines, which is very surprising because I always, even with the Duo Forever, no matter what foundation I use, I will have a crease in my smile line when I smile for like a while, and no foundation like doesn't give me creases in that area because I guess like my creases are very deep, like when I smile it's a very, I don't know, I have no idea, but I always get them. And I actually get they're more obvious with my Duo Forever. And I keep talking about my Duo Forever foundation because that is my current favorite. So I'm kind of comparing this one to that. This one's a lot better. Let me tell you guys that. The only difference is that this is medium, light to medium coverage, while the Dior Forever is full coverage. So if you're looking for full coverage, then this foundation is not for you. But it is really good. It looks very natural. I feel like it really blended in with my skin to just not even look like I have foundation on, maybe some like cream or something, but it looks so good after like 4 hours of wearing it and just like running errands and stuff. Like, this foundation looks flawless. Not to mention the price difference. This is only $29 and it's the same amount as you would get for the as you would get with the Dior Forever. So I'm very impressed with this foundation. And I don't want to say a big word, but I think this may be my new favorite foundation. So yes, I will let you guys know more about it as I start using it more. I also love that this foundation doesn't look too matte or too oily or too anything. It just kind of makes your skin look healthy and smooth and beautiful. It doesn't cover all impurities though, I will tell you guys that. However, that is not something that I naturally like to do anyways. I don't like to cover everything. I like to look more on the natural side, as if like, do I have makeup on, do I not? It's like, here my skin tone looks more even, but you can see that I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? So this foundation is perfect for that. It's also good for a budget. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and listening to my opinion on the Hello Beautiful foundation by Benefit Cosmetics. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below under this video. Hello. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. Toodles.